If you're 48, 47, or anywhere close to 50, what I'm about to tell you could be the difference between sailing through your 50s with energy, vitality, and excellent sexual function, or struggling with declining health, medications, and regret. Because there's a critical window before you turn 50 where specific actions have exponentially more impact than the same actions taken after 50. And most men miss this window completely. I'm Dr. Madison Li, board-certified urologist with over 12 years of experience, and today I'm revealing something that traditional Chinese medicine has understood for thousands of years but Western medicine completely ignores. There's a physiological tipping point that happens around age 49 to 50. Before this tipping point, your body still has remarkable plasticity and regenerative capacity. After it, everything becomes harder, slower, and less effective. What I'm about to share is a 90-day protocol that must be started before you turn 49. Not at 50. Not at 51. Before 49. Because the biological changes happening in your body right now create a unique opportunity that closes within months. Miss this window, and you'll spend the next decade playing catch-up instead of staying ahead. But here's what makes this urgent. Most men don't realize they're approaching this tipping point until they've already crossed it. They wake up at 51 or 52 wondering why everything suddenly feels harder. Why their energy crashed. Why their libido disappeared. Why their body stopped responding to the same diet and exercise that always worked. By then, the easiest interventions have passed. Stay until the end because I'm giving you the complete 90-day protocol. The specific tests to get at 48. The exact daily practices that lock in your vitality. The hormone optimization strategy that works before 50 but becomes much harder after. And the lifestyle changes that create momentum carrying you through your entire next decade. Let me start with a story that perfectly illustrates why timing matters. Two patients, both came to see me with similar concerns about approaching 50. First patient, Stephen, was 47. Second patient, Marcus, was 52. Both had slightly declining testosterone, both gaining weight around the middle, both noticing reduced energy and libido. Both wanted to feel better. I gave them nearly identical protocols. Strength training, dietary changes, sleep optimization, stress management, targeted supplementation. The difference in their results was staggering. Stephen, who started at 47, saw dramatic improvements within 12 weeks. His testosterone increased by 180 points naturally. He lost 22 pounds, most of it visceral fat. His energy returned to levels he hadn't felt since his 30s. His morning erections came back consistently. He felt like he'd reversed a decade of aging. Marcus, who started at 52, worked just as hard. He followed the protocol perfectly. But his results were modest by comparison. His testosterone increased by only 60 points. He lost 9 pounds. His energy improved but never quite reached the levels he wanted. His morning erections became slightly more frequent but remained inconsistent. Same protocol. Different starting points. Dramatically different outcomes. Why? Because Stephen intervened before the tipping point. His body still had the hormonal momentum and cellular plasticity to respond powerfully. Marcus intervened after. His body had already shifted into a lower baseline that required much more aggressive intervention to change. This isn't about blame or regret. This is about understanding physiology so you can act at the optimal time. And if you're reading this before 49, that optimal time is right now. So what exactly happens at the tipping point around 49 to 50? Let me explain the biological changes that make this window so critical. Change 1. Testosterone production shifts from declining gradually to declining accelerated. From 30 to 45, you lose about 1% per year. Manageable. From 45 to 50, that decline often steepens to 2 to 3% per year or more. By 50, many men have lost 25 to 35% of their peak testosterone. And once you cross below certain threshold levels, around 400 to 450 nanograms per deciliter, your body's ability to produce testosterone naturally becomes severely compromised. It's like a metabolic cliff. Before you go over, you can still climb back up. After, you're fighting gravity. Change 2. Muscle protein synthesis becomes dramatically less efficient. Before 50, your muscles still respond well to training and protein intake. You can build muscle relatively easily. After 50, you develop what's called anabolic resistance. Your muscles don't respond as well to the same stimuli. Building muscle becomes much harder. And muscle loss accelerates. This matters because muscle mass directly correlates with testosterone production, metabolic rate, insulin sensitivity, and overall vitality. Losing muscle after 50 creates a cascade of negative health effects. Change 3. Mitochondrial function begins declining rapidly. Mitochondria are your cellular powerhouses that produce energy. Before 50, mitochondrial decline is gradual. After 50, it accelerates. This is why energy crashes become so common in the early 50s. Your cells literally can't produce energy as efficiently. And damaged mitochondria produce more oxidative stress, accelerating aging and disease processes. Change 4. Inflammatory markers shift upward and become harder to control. Chronic low-grade inflammation, sometimes called inflammaging, is a hallmark of aging. Before 50, your body can still control inflammation relatively well with good lifestyle habits. After 50, inflammation becomes more resistant to intervention. It damages blood vessels, promotes prostate enlargement, accelerates cognitive decline, and increases disease risk across the board. Change 5. Hormonal feedback loops become less responsive. Your hypothalamus and pituitary gland, which regulate hormone production, start losing sensitivity. They don't respond as quickly or as strongly to signals that should trigger hormone release. This makes natural hormone optimization much more difficult after 50 compared to before. These 5 changes happen gradually throughout your 40s but tend to accelerate and compound right around 49 to 50. It's not that you wake up on your 50th birthday and everything breaks. It's that the trajectory steepens. The momentum shifts. And interventions that would have been highly effective at 48 become only moderately effective at 52. Now let me give you the complete 90-day protocol that must be started before 49. This protocol is specifically designed to lock in your physiological momentum before the tipping point. Phase 1, weeks 1 to 4, assessment and baseline optimization. This is about understanding exactly where you stand and correcting obvious deficiencies. Week 1, get comprehensive lab work. Total testosterone, free testosterone, SHBG, estradiol, DHEAS, TSH, free T3, free T4 for thyroid function. Fasting insulin and hemoglobin A1C for metabolic health. Vitamin D a high sensitivity CRP for inflammation. Complete lipid panel plus ApoB. PSA for prostate health. These tests show your complete hormonal, metabolic, and inflammatory status. They're your roadmap. Week 2, get body composition analysis. Not just weight, but actual muscle mass, body fat percentage, and visceral fat. This tells you if you're losing muscle and gaining fat, which is the typical pattern approaching 50. Get a DEXA scan if possible. It's the most accurate. Week 3, establish baseline fitness. Test your VO2 max or do a timed 1-mile walk and track your heart rate. Test your strength with basic compound lifts. Squat, deadlift, bench press, overhead press. Record your numbers. You'll retest at day 90. Week 4, optimize the obvious deficiencies. If vitamin D is low, supplement aggressively until levels reach 50 to 70 nanograms per milliliter. 5,000 to 10,000 IU daily. If sleep is poor, fix it immediately. 7 to 8 hours nightly, non-negotiable. If diet is terrible, clean it up. Eliminate processed foods, increase protein to at least 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, emphasize whole foods. These foundational fixes create the environment for everything else to work. Phase 2, weeks 5 to 8, building hormonal momentum. This phase is about naturally stimulating maximum testosterone production while you still can. Daily morning routine, upon waking, 15 minutes of sunlight exposure without sunglasses. This sets your circadian rhythm and stimulates vitamin D production. Both support testosterone. 2 minutes of cold exposure. Cold shower or ice bath if possible. Cold exposure acutely boosts testosterone and norepinephrine. Then, 20 to 30 minutes of fasted cardio. Light to moderate intensity. This improves insulin sensitivity, which directly affects testosterone production. Strength training protocol, 4 times per week, focusing on heavy compound movements. Squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows, overhead press. These multi-joint movements stimulate maximum testosterone release. Use weight heavy enough that you can only do 5 to 8 reps per set. 3 to 4 sets per exercise. Rest 2 to 3 minutes between sets. This is critical. High volume, short rest training reduces testosterone. Low volume, heavyweight, long rest training maximizes it. Evening routine, 30 minutes before bed, magnesium glycinate 400 mg and zinc picolinate 30 mg. Both are critical for testosterone production and most men are deficient. 1 hour before bed, eliminate all screens. Blue light suppresses melatonin and disrupts sleep quality, which destroys testosterone production overnight. Practice 10 minutes of deep breathing or meditation. This reduces cortisol, which directly antagonizes testosterone. Dietary protocol, minimum 30% of calories from healthy fats. Testosterone is made from cholesterol. Low-fat diets tank testosterone. Emphasize olive oil, avocados, fatty fish, nuts, eggs with yolks. Carbohydrate cycling. Higher carbs on training days to fuel performance and recovery. Lower carbs on rest days to improve insulin sensitivity. Intermittent fasting. 14 to 16 hour overnight fast. Finish dinner by 7 p.m. Don't eat again until 9 or 11 a.m. This improves insulin sensitivity and stimulates growth hormone release. Phase 3, weeks 9 to 12. Locking in adaptations and adding advanced strategies. By this point, you've built momentum. Now you amplify and solidify it. Advanced supplementation, Tongkat Ali, 200 to 400 mg daily. Clinically proven to increase testosterone in men with low levels. Ashwagandha, 600 mg daily. Reduces cortisol and has been shown to increase testosterone. Creatine monohydrate, 5 grams daily. Supports muscle mass, strength, and potentially testosterone. Omega-3 fish oil, 2 to 3 grams EPA and DHA daily. Reduces inflammation and supports hormone production. Advanced training, add sprint intervals once per week. 8 to 10 all-out sprints of 20 to 30 seconds with full recovery between. This maximally stimulates growth hormone and testosterone release. Add 1 long, slow endurance session per week. 60 to 90 minutes at conversational pace. This builds mitochondrial density and improves metabolic flexibility. Advanced recovery, weekly deep tissue massage focusing on lower back, glutes, and legs. Improves circulation and reduces inflammation. Weekly sauna session, 20 to 30 minutes at 170 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Heat stress improves cardiovascular health, growth hormone release, and longevity markers. Weekly Epsom salt bath with 2 cups of Epsom salt in hot water, 20 minutes. Magnesium absorption through skin, deep relaxation, improved sleep. Sexual optimization, consistent sexual activity, at least 2 to 3 times per week. Regular ejaculation supports prostate health and maintains sexual function. Pelvic floor exercises daily. 50 Kegel contractions, mix of quick pulses and sustained holds. Strengthens erectile muscles and improves ejaculatory control. Morning arousal practice. Upon waking with morning erection, practice contracting pelvic floor muscles while erect. This trains your nervous system to associate muscular control with firmness. At day 90, retest everything. Labs, body composition, fitness markers. Compare to baseline. For men who start this protocol before 49, the typical improvements are dramatic. Testosterone increases of 100 to 250 points naturally. Body fat reduction of 10 to 20 pounds, mostly visceral fat. Muscle mass increase of 5 to 10 pounds. Energy levels rated 7 to 8 out of 10 compared to 4 to 5 at baseline. Consistent morning erections returning or strengthening. Libido markedly improved. Sleep quality significantly better. Overall sense of vitality that feels like going backward in age. Now let me tell you about the men who wait until after 50 to start this protocol. They get results, but the magnitude is smaller and the effort required is greater. They might see testosterone increase by 50 to 80 points instead of 150 to 200. They might lose 5 to 8 pounds instead of 15 to 20. Their energy improves but doesn't quite reach the levels they had at 45. This isn't to discourage men over 50. The protocol still works. It's just to emphasize that if you're 47 or 48 reading this right now, you have an opportunity that won't last. Your body's current hormonal and metabolic state makes these interventions exponentially more effective than they'll be just 2 to 3 years from now. Let me share one more story. James came to see me at 48. He was proactive, not reactive. He felt fine but wanted to optimize. We ran his labs. Everything was okay but nothing was optimal. Testosterone was 420, acceptable but not great. Vitamin D was low. Fasting insulin was 9, higher than optimal. Body fat was 24%. We created a protocol. Strength training 4 times per week. Daily walks. Intermittent fasting 16/8 pattern. High protein, moderate carb, sufficient healthy fat. Vitamin D supplementation. Stress management through morning meditation. 6 months later, his testosterone had increased to 520 naturally. His fasting insulin dropped to 4. His body fat was 18%. He looked leaner and more muscular. He had more energy and better mood. He told me he felt like he'd gone backward in age instead of forward. That's what happens when you take action during this critical window. You don't just slow aging, you can actually reverse some aspects of it. Here's what I need you to understand. Your body at 48 is not the same as your body at 52. The biological windows are different. The responsive capacity is different. The ease of intervention is different. You have an opportunity right now that's closing. Use it or lose it. This isn't about vanity or refusing to age. This is about understanding physiology and timing interventions for maximum impact. It's about entering your 50s from a position of strength instead of weakness. It's about momentum. Here's my challenge to you. If you're 47 or 48, commit to this 90-day protocol starting immediately. Get the labs this week. Start the daily practices tomorrow. Don't wait for your 49th birthday. Don't wait until you feel worse. Act now while the window is open. If you're 49 and haven't started yet, you're right at the edge of the window. Start immediately. Every week you delay matters. If you're already 50 or older, don't despair. The protocol still works. It's just harder and the gains are smaller. But something is always better than nothing. Track your progress meticulously. Retest at 90 days. See the objective improvements in your labs, your body composition, your strength. When you see the results, come back and leave a comment. Share your numbers. Inspire other men to take action before their window closes. If this video made you realize you're in a critical window you didn't know existed, hit that like button. Share this with men in their late 40s who need to understand the urgency. Subscribe to this channel for information that combines ancient wisdom with modern science to help you optimize your health at every age. I give you the timing and context that most doctors miss. Turn on notifications so you never miss content that could change your entire health trajectory. Comment below and tell me, how old are you right now? And if you're approaching 49, are you willing to commit to this 90-day protocol? Share this video with any man in his late 40s. This could be the wake-up call that changes the next 20 years of his life. Remember, this is educational content based on physiology, clinical observation, and the science of aging. It doesn't replace individualized medical advice. Work with healthcare providers who understand optimization, not just disease management. I'm Dr. Madison Li, and I'll leave you with this. There are windows in life where small actions have massive impacts. Windows that open and close based on your biology, not your calendar. You're in one of those windows right now. Your 50s can be your best decade or your most difficult. The difference is determined by what you do in the next 90 days. Your window is open. The protocol is clear. The question is whether you'll act or wait. Don't wait. See you in the next video.